So, in May last month, I recently graduated from Thunderbird with my MBA, and I do not have a job yet. So I have been meeting with my career advisor, Dodi, every day this week, and the question keeps popping up that she poses to me is, what do you want to do for the rest of your life? So I started thinking a little bit more about how would I go about deciphering that future, that mysterious future that is still unclear for me. And what I did is I looked at my history and also thought really hard about some of my passions, and to determine that I would like to do a project management role in the fields of arts, health and wellness, or some type of cultural or education exchange. And while I'm not 100% sure what I want to do for the rest of my life, that looming question, at least that is what I determined what I would like to do as of right now. And basically, I examined it through the history and also the passion. So a little bit about my history is I was born in Minnesota, I'm ABC, American-born Chinese. Grew up 16, for the first 16 years I lived there, and then I moved to San Francisco with my family. And lived with my brother for quite some time, and what passion loomed in my early formative years is my love of movies. In fact, I was probably a little immature in my movie taste. I loved action movies. We had a whole thing of no blood, no guts, no good. The movie's just not good. But my my tastes have evolved a little bit, and I'm a deep fan of zombie apocalyptic movies right now. So maybe they haven't ventured too far. But in addition to some of those passions that I carried through out to my undergraduate years, I went to school at UC Berkeley. I actually realized that at 5'2", 110 pounds-ish, that I'm not cut out to be one of those action heroes that I see in the movies. But regardless of that fact, I still nonetheless pursued the NROTC program, which is to train to become a military officer. And realizing that I probably wasn't quite cut out perfectly physically for that role, I switched to other pursuits, but I did discover my second passion, which is hippos. So how I discovered my love of hippos was twice a week I'd walk down the same street on the south side of campus, past Telegraph Avenue, and there's a little store called Bancroft Clothing Company, and they have this hippo. This is back in the days where the Beanie Babies was really popular. So there was this hippo just staring at me from the other side of the window, and finally one day I just could not resist anymore, and I had to make some wine. So that started my incredible love of hippos, which I continued to pursue in my second passion, which is travel. I've traveled extensively throughout Asia and also Europe. I have lived 2 years in Hong Kong, which I got a hippo there. Stuffed animal hippo. We're not talking real ones. I also got another hippo in other places where I live, such as Kenya, and also in Peru. So I have quite a fun little collection of hippos while I was discovering and pursuing my passion of travel. My third passion is dance. Last trimester I served as president of Thunder Dance, which I mentioned a little bit earlier, and what I loved about that is how expressive dance is, how we're able to communicate across different cultures and also learn about different cultures. Here at Thunderbird we have things called regional nights in which we feature different cultural aspects of these wonderful places to discover. And for these 4 passions, well, 3 of them mainly have led me to pursue project management in arts and health and wellness, because I love dance. It's active, it's artistic, and also the cultural and educational exchange because I really enjoy traveling, and I've done it as a student so many times. Thank you very much.